welcome to your theme builds. This week's theme was books, and you guys were absolutely amazing in building books and everything to do with books. And I wish we could visit everybody's builds, but we can't. So we picked a few. I'm joined today by Sarah, Danny, and myself, and off we go.
Our first build is by Helen158, and this is Lord of the Rings with the Fire of Mordor and the Eye of Sauron, and not Doom in the background, and the Witch King riding Nazgul.
This is incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Yeah, this is awesome. Especially, I like the effect she's done with the Mount Doom erupting in the background.
Yeah, it's brilliant. Can we go inside? Is there like an inside bit here?
This is where Frodo has to throw the ring in.
Oh, I see. I haven't read Lord of the Rings and I have not seen the movies, so I don't know anything about it.
I'm not going to spoil it.
But yeah, this looks incredible.
Awesome.
Very well done. Our next build is by the Zohan27, and it is Frodo Baggins coming out of the book.
This is really
And if you
cool.
fly up,
There's the ring. No, this is really cool. I'm sorry if the screen looks really jerky. It's because all this glass is making my screen lag. But this looks so cool. I love things that, you read in the book and the imagery of it coming out of the book, I think is brilliant.
Our next build is my very own build of my favourite book, The Fault in Our Stars.
And we did have a lot of Fault in Our Stars, but Sarah's has got this underneath, and it is adorable, and it just makes me melt.
One of my favourite scenes of the two main characters, Hazel Grace and Augustus Waters, in the book. So adorable.
It is such a good book, and it is getting a lot of publicity at the moment because of the movie coming out and everything. But I do really recommend it. It is a lovely book. It is a lovely, lovely, lovely book.
I think everybody would like this book if they read it.
Yeah.
So heartwarming.
And the author is a YouTuber as well.
Yeah, the author is John Green, and he's a YouTuber. And it's really cool actually. Do you watch Teens React?
Oh, Charlie the Reacts.
He on one of the Teens React, it was Teens React to The Fault in Our Stars. So they reacted and stuff, and then they actually got to torture John Green as well, and it's so cool.
I would love to do that.
Our next build is by SidRock1002. And Danny will explain what it is because I have no idea, but it looks really cool.
He says in the book that he wrote, it says, I made one of my favorites in my favorite manga, which in parentheses it says Japanese comic book. This guy is named Trunks. He is in Super Saiyan form. Trunks is floating above a planet Namek, and it says, "Told you it would be geeky." In his book.
Well, manga is quite popular amongst people. I was going to say teenagers, but it is, quite a lot of people. And they are books too. I mean, people talk about manga not being books, they're just like cartoons, but it's completely not true. Like, the stuff that goes into manga is really good, really clever. And also, what's the other? Graphic novels as well. Like, Gizmo reads graphic novels like anything, and people say, oh, they're not real books, blah, blah, blah. But they are real books. They really, really, really are. Anything that gets people reading is just awesome in my book. Reading for pleasure, reading for fun, just read whatever you want. Seriously. And I'm going to shut up now. But yeah, this is
Well,
really
they have so
cool.
much story.
They do, and they have loads of books in the series. Like, I think Naruto, isn't it? It goes on for like 40 odd, maybe even more
Oh
now.
yeah, the TV series as well went on for ages.
Yeah, so they're very, very good. Not that I've read it. I've only read Yotsuba, and that's like I've only read 2 volumes of that, and it's this little girl with green hair, and she's adorable. But yeah, I don't know anything about manga.
Our next build is by Amy on Minecraft, and it is a stack of books.
This is really cool. Okay, first of all, we've got Rapunzel story. And then if we go all the way up, this lovely stack of books, which looks really cool, very colourful, we get to the top. And inside this little book tent, thank you, Danny, it's like, I want to call it a library of books, but I'm not too sure if that's the right word. So we've got the book room up here. Now let's go down. We've got thrillers and crime novels, which made me thought, oh, okay, this is a book. But then we keep going. This is a book. This is what is it, a library? And then if we go down, it's not another genre. This is like a cafe type thing inside the book. Like you can sit and have a drink and stuff. Which okay, oh, it does say library coffee bar. We only serve cake. Okay, so this could be a library now. And then this is a random room. And this is like an enchantment room. And then a party room. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't think my local library has a party room. Oh, Danny's doing a bit of dancing. Now, imagine you're in the book and somebody put pumpkin right there. But I love this. There's like exploding island. Danny's on fire, so it's, you know, you kind of washed ashore on this desert island. So it's lots of different books, which is quite cool. And then down here is like the checkout desk. But this is the most unusual library I've ever seen in my life. And then there's like a whole maze of books. And then this is the best room. Cake. Cake, 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 cake.
This one's upside. It's an upside down cake. Look.
Wow.
Pineapple upside down cake. Give my mum. See, whatever this is, whether it's a massive library or a stack of books or anything, this was a really cool build. So very well done.
Yeah, the idea of this is awesome.
Yeah, lots of effort went into it.
Very, very unique as well.
Our next build is by Mario, and I have to say I flew past this one and looked at it, went ew, and then kept on flying. Little did I know it was actually Mario's build, and I didn't get it to be honest, but I do now, and it's from one of Mario's favourite books called Psycho. Dun-dun-dun. So we've got Bates's Motel, Mummy's Boy, lots of blood and a knife, and it's horribly gruesome and disgusting, but well done, Mario. It's a brilliant build.
Very simple but effective.
Yeah, I love actually the writing that he's done. He like at an angle. That's clever. I didn't notice that before. It's as if somebody's written in blood across the. Oh. Our next build is by Charlie Pops 2002, and this one is a hashtag shelfie build. And I'm going to read the book to you. She basically has built this because she absolutely loves books, and she's built it as a shelfie because in England we have a World Book Day, and this happens in March. And every student, so person at school, gets a £1 book token, and some of the authors write books. I think Mallory Blackman's done them, Robert Muchamor's done them. So quite well known authors write books for £1, and they're sold in the shops just to get children out there and reading. And this month, the shelfie took off, and loads of people were posting their shelfies, and I might actually post mine in a bit. And Danny's dressed up as a book, okay, in the background. So it looks like she's done some for her school, and basically it's just a really cool idea. So you take pictures of your bookshelves, basically, and I think she's done her in hers. And if we take a look at some of the books, so we've got Rose by Holly Webb, Twilight, oh god, Twilight, seriously Charlie, Twilight, okay, Hunger Games, Dizzy by Kathy Cassidy, and Tracy Beaker by Jacqueline Wilson. And we have a really good quote here. I don't know if one of you two want to read it out. It's very, very good. Go on, bookman, book-headed man.
Ready?
Yeah.
I hope I will be able to confide everything to you as I have never been able to confide in anyone, and I hope you will be a great source of comfort and support. Anne Frank, 12th of June 1942.
Yeah, that's a lovely quote. I just think that's really good. And the reason why we showed this one as well is because if you guys want to /warp Piper, I copied Charlie's idea. I'm terrible. I was like, what am I going to build? What am I going to build? It's books. I'm going to have to build something. So I did #shelfie, and I built my shelves, which aren't exactly my shelves, because I couldn't fit all my books in. I'm going to have to put it up on Twitter now, my bookshelves. And I ran out of time as well, so you see that they've all, like, got backs to them, and they go up to the top, and they don't, because I completely ran out of room. But I thought the shelfie was such a lovely idea, so I copied it. I'm sorry. But I did credit her. I did credit her down here. I don't know if we want to read some of my books. I got some graphic novels, Why the Last Man, Knife and Never Letting Go, and the trilogy that follows. Patrick Ness, I absolutely love him, he's amazing. Time Traveler's Wife, Stargirl is really good. Secret Garden, Handmaid's Tale, The Raging Quiet, Game of Thrones. I would fit all of them on, but it wouldn't fit all on my bookshelves. Danny, Champion of the World is my favourite Roald Dahl book, but of course we got Matilda, When I Was Joe, Beck, Thin Executioner, Darren Shan. These are ones which Mario made me read, Darren Shan books, and they are amazing. The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern is also amazing. The Fault in Our Stars, Sarah, The Fault in Our Stars.
Yay!
It's only like the front of the book though. So yeah, I mean, I try to fit on as many books as possible, and I literally was building all the way up to the end of the time. So, yeah, so that's my shelfie.
Our next build by Minnie Moo Magic, and it is a little girl reading The Adventures of Grooville in a field. She's lost in all of her books, and she has a little friend, a nutty worm, in her apple sat next to her reading too.
Aww. I absolutely love this one because this could be me, like, you know, sat in a field reading my book like that. That is exactly what I'd be like. I love the flowers, the picnic basket, pile of books. I mean, no, she's not just reading one. She's, like, reading, like, loads. I don't know about you, but I never leave the house without a book. I always, you know, especially if I'm going to my parents' house, usually if I'm near finishing a book, I will take like 2 or 3 more books so I have a choice of what I'm going to read.
I do that too.
Yeah, this is adorable. Well done.
Very well done.
Right, due to technical difficulties, Danny is now recording, so you can see me. Hello, everyone. Okay, so this next one is by Blue Slasher 1. and it is Reading Gives You Superpowers, and I'm actually like acting out as if I am recording, and this is Piper Bunny, and she is reading.
How to be a superhero for bunnies.
Yeah, and I think she just looks pretty cool, and I love the cape. So yeah, this is adorable, and I'm gonna go on about it again, but like reading books is just amazing, and it can give you superpowers. I completely believe in that.
I like the rule, like the actual
I hadn't
stages.
read the book. I
There's
hadn't
like
read it.
stages
I
of it.
actually hadn't read it. Oh, I fell down.
So I think Piper, you should read them because it's.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Rule number one. Oh, is it rule number one or step number
Would
one?
be step number one.
A step, yeah. Okay, step number one. Read books and annoy gizmos. I completely agree with that. Step number two. Help an elder cross the road and then buy them one thing that they want. Only one. That's sweet. Step number three. Hug a bunny and give it a carrot. Aww.
aw.
Step number four. Probably don't try this at home. Jump off your balcony, try to flap your arms and fly. You probably won't fly, so yeah. And I've got Sarah in my head.
Sorry?
Thank you. Step number five. Go on your balcony and do the Superman. Do it on your railing and push yourself off the edge. Again, I wouldn't advise that. Step
Me
number
neither.
6. Go do your first mission, then redo the list. And then on the other side, reading gives you superpowers.
Aw,
So very cool.
very lovely.
When you were reading that, I gave you carrots.
Oh yeah, you did. Thank you. I have carrots.
Our next build is my build, and I have built the Hobbit book.
Ooh. Should we have a look inside?
Yeah, so if you go through the doors, you're
Oh,
transported.
you go inside the book.
Yeah, it's like you're going in the book, so we would be in the Shire at this point.
Look, it's a little hobbit's house. Oh, Danny, this is adorable.
I did
Aw.
get help on this by
Ooh, who'd you...
by Helen. I was struggling to
Uh,
build a Hobbit hall, and I recruited Helen to help me build a Hobbit hall
Aw.
because I was struggling so much. But
this is really cute.
yeah,
That
this
is
is
very cute.
the Hobbit house. We've got like a fish market and like a pond, and then
Aww.
over here, because I've actually visited Hobbiton in
Oh yeah,
real
you
life.
have.
Um,
In New Zealand.
yeah, it's in New Zealand, and this is from the first movie of the Hobbit. Oh, not the Hobbit, of Lord of the Rings, where Frodo says, "You're late," and then Gandalf replies with, a wizard is never late, nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to."
Well,
Yeah, this
Danny,
is
I
my
have to say
build.
that's really good.
Yeah,
I love that you go through the book and then you go
Yeah.
into Hobbiton.
I wanted to combine something big with something small, so that's why I've built a big book with
Oh, look at
the
chimney.
Smaug on the front.
Well
Yeah,
done,
that's
Danny.
really good. Well done, Danny.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, everybody, for building on our theme build server. We hope you're still enjoying it. And I absolutely loved this one. We had so many cool books and things about books, and just the fact that you guys read so much really inspires me. So that's just really cool. Thank you, everybody. The next video will be music. And if you want to say goodbye, we will end the video.
Bye.
Goodbye.